And when it comes to blocking, what are some things that helped you become a better blocker that, you could share with, those players that are, in the high school right now?
I think defense is really a mindset thing. It's pretty relentless. What are you willing to do to dig a ball? What are you willing to do to touch the ball? I see a lot of blockers kind of give up. Um, and I had a player I played with who said, it's okay to be late, but you can't really be wrong. And it depends on who you're matched up with in the middle. There's guys who I'm going to play this year or who I have played where the scouting report is good pass, you're going to commit with this guy. And if they set the pin, so be it. But we just want you to cover your guy.
Yeah.
And you have to do that then. But other than that, I think you have to put yourself in a position to touch the ball. And if you commit on the middle, who's not that good, and they set the pin, well, you just took yourself out of the play.
Yeah.
So I've always been a big advocate for read blocking. And being a read blocker still means that there's times to commit. You know, on the perfect pass at the first point of the game, they're a whole lot more likely to go to the middle than on a perfect pass induce when Halir Heno is in the front row. Like
Yeah.
obviously, at the end of the game, they're going to start going to their go-to guys. That's just an example. But you know, you can be in a read, is what it's called when you're reading and you're
Hmm.
not. You can be in a read and still commit throughout the game. So